All right, let's inject some serious sunshine and get those spirits soaring. Hey, sunshine seekers. Just a quick shout out to my listeners on the incredible journey we've been on together. Remember those amazing episodes where we've been diving deep into all things you? Yeah, we've covered some serious ground. And let me tell you, it's been a blast. We've explored so many awesome tools to help you shine, from sparking that inner fire with inspiration, getting those thoughts down with journaling, and powering up those supercharged affirmations, to challenging ourselves to level up, embrace being the best you. We've also learned helpful techniques such as the 4-4-6 breathing exercise, ensuring taking those blissful self-care breaks you deserve, setting those healthy boundaries, and prioritizing you. Seriously, we are all about that self-love life. And guess what? This isn't just a quick fix. It's a beautiful, ongoing adventure. We know it's a never-ending, ever-evolving, wonderfully messy process. And I'm right here with you, cheering you on every step of the way. My biggest hope is that these chats, tips, and heart-to-hearts have sprinkled a little extra magic into your life, both personally and professionally. So keep sparkling, keep growing, and remember, you are absolutely amazing. The eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger. The way it focuses on perseverance. Do you have that eye of the tiger? That you are unstoppable? And I know you'll never quit? Well, welcome back, y'all, to Live Life Fully. I'm your host, Janae, and I'm so thrilled to be with you today. This episode is all about the power of sticking with it, of holding on when things get tough. Because let's be real, life throws curveballs, right? But the magic happens when we refuse to let those curveballs knock us out of the game. Are you ready? I know you are. Let's continue to embark on this journey together and dive deep into the never give up mindset as we all strive to continue to live life fully. The heart of the matter. Why perseverance matters. Why does it matter? What does it really mean to not quit? It's about having that fire in your belly, that voice inside that says, I can do this, even when you want to throw in the towel. Perseverance isn't about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond to it. Quick quote: success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Story about a gardener. A gardener's garden is their pride. Old man Luke, each spring, he plant his tomatoes, battling the unpredictable weather of wind and storms. The pests came, tiny green caterpillars munching leaves as if preying on his hope. Some years, the fruit was small and sparse. Others, the season was dry and the plants withered, leaving him empty-handed. This year, the summer was unusually hot, and the tomatoes were slow to produce, and his faith was tested. Still, every morning, Luke woke before dawn, tending, weeding, watering, and talking to his plants. He never gave up. Finally, late in the season, big, red, juicy tomatoes emerged, bursting forth in abundance. His neighbors marveled at the bounty. Luke smiled, knowing the sweetest triumphs bloom from consistent care, unseen every single day. Consistent care unseen every single day. Think about that. As we transition to the buts in life, the buts we face, the struggles we go through, right? Let's be honest. Quitting sometimes feels like the only option. We've all had those moments. Fear, doubt, exhaustion. These are real hurdles. And it's okay. It is okay to feel those things. It's how you respond that defines you. And I'm here to tell you that is so true. Have you ever been thrown into a brand new world? Literally. Well, let me tell you. I did when I started traveling abroad for work. Talk about a cultural shift. I heard some folks' opinions, and it almost started to shake my confidence. Made me wonder if I was truly up to the task. Did I have the confidence, the skills to even do the work? But then magic happened. With the support of my incredible team, my amazing family and friends, and even some of the locals, I absolutely crushed those doubts that I had. I realized I was there to make a difference, to share what I knew, and to make an impact. And guess what? I have zero regrets. It was a journey, a process, a wild ride, y'all. But I made it through. I made it through stronger than ever. And I'm beyond grateful for the incredible experiences. Now, I get to share those lessons and that inspiration with all of you. It's an honor. I'm here to tell you, you are not alone in your struggles. We all have moments of doubt. Acknowledge the buts, feel them, and then decide to move forward anyway. You're not alone in your struggles. We all have moments, every single one of us, of doubt. Acknowledge the buts, feel the emotions, feel them from the inside, and then decide to move forward anyway. You got to feel that fire that's in you. I know you got the fire in you. I'm going to give you some practical strategies for staying strong. So, how do we actually keep going? It's not about being superhuman, superwoman, superman. It's about having resilient habits, right? I'm going to give you 5 actionable steps. The first one, revisit your why. Remind yourself of your initial motivation. Why did you start? What are you working towards? Revisit your why. So, if you want to start a business, why do you want to start a business? Think about that. What is your why? There's power in your why. Number 2, break it down. Break your big goal into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate each small victory. So if you have a desire to write a book, right? Try to write 1 chapter a week or a month, depending on your schedule. Break it down into small, manageable steps. Number 3, find your tribe. Surround yourself with supportive people who believe in you. Share your struggles and celebrate your wins with them, just as I did. You can also join a mastermind group or connect with online communities. There's always a way to find your tribe. Number 4, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. You're going to stumble. Learn from it, adjust, and keep going, right? Treat yourself like you would a friend. Think about how you treat a good friend of yours. Why not give yourself that same treatment? Practice self-compassion. Number 5, and I've said this in many episodes, celebrate the small wins. Acknowledge and appreciate every step forward. You can keep a victory journal or reward yourself for milestones, right? It's all about celebrating those small wins. And y'all know I love my affirmations. Here's a few to keep you going so you'll never quit. I am resilient. I am strong. I am capable of overcoming any obstacle. I choose to persevere, right? Triumph, trials, we're going to always have those. It's part of life, but it's how we respond, as I said. How do we get back up again and keep going? Think about athletes and how injuries, doubt that they face, right? Their goal is to make it to a professional sport, NBA, NFL, NHL, any major league, whatever country you're in. And many of them face so many injuries as they're out there being resilient, dedicated, committed, because their goal is to make it to the professionals, right? Some don't finish, but they pursue other things that they're great at. And some, if you love sports like I do, we see them all the time, whatever sport that may be that you watch, right? But the thing is, if you talk to any of them or just read any story, go online and hear any professional athlete in many other fields, but I'm just focusing on the athletic, right? They're going to tell you consistency, the eye of the tiger, their drive, their resilience, their dedication. But they also need the support, encouragement, the love, right? So I'm here to just tell you, our greatest glory is never in failing, but in rising up every time we fail. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising up every time we fail. As we think about some of the stories I've shared, some of the things that you may have already experienced in life, or know others who may have experienced setbacks, but they kept going and they truly accomplished their goals. But the key thing is their perseverance. Their perseverance is a muscle. And the more you use it, the stronger it gets. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it. Right? And then what you learn from it, you got to take action. So what can you do right now to cultivate a never quit attitude? Whatever you may be going through in life, whatever you may be struggling with, or know someone, right? Think about this for a second. Your goals, your aspiration, doesn't matter how big or how small, your new ideas or something you want to do, but you placed it on the back burner. What can you, yes, you do right now to cultivate a never quit attitude? Right? So I asked you this week, and whatever that dream, idea, whatever that you have, or if you're supporting someone else, what's one tiny step that you can take? One tiny step that you can take for yourself, or if you're helping someone else, right? To move closer to that goal, right? One tiny step. And I ask you to do that tiny step. And once you do, share it with someone, a loved one, significant other, family member, co-worker, colleague. You can share it with me, post it on social media, because whatever you choose as that tiny step, that's one small step to that goal that you have. And I know you got it in you. I believe in you. Another affirmation, or a few affirmations that I have. I am committed to my goals. I am persistent. I will not give up on myself. I will not give up on myself. If you like to read, and I always think of books that inspire me, whether you can get it digitally or, get the book at a bookstore, hard copy. It's called Grit. The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. Grit. The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. So I want to leave you with this. Think about this. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And sometimes that single step is just deciding not to quit. Believe in yourself. You got this. Once you ignite that inner fire in you, the flame, y'all, will try to go out. It's called trials and tribulations. But when it does, hit pause, turn up patience, and then reignite the power in you with some of these practical tips and push through, because life is a journey. It's a journey. And every moment, whether it's good or bad, whether it's a setback or it's a step forward, enjoy it. Enjoy that moment. Be in the moment. Live in the moment. And always remember to be kind, to be happy, and most importantly, be you. There's only one you. Until next time, have a great one.